Mr. Ambrose, would you mind giving us the recap of what happened last session? Also, say hello to the people on the VODs. I forgot how to do things. Yes.
Hey, what's the important part is that we play.
We are playing. Yes. Yes.
At least you're consistent in forgetting.
You know what? Fair. That is very fair.
Recap, yeah. So, first things first. Last time we had
Shut up.
Ambrose was swept away by his dreams, much like Kipper was. He had awoken in that mysterious kind of alien forest-like place, the Feywild. And though his exact location was a bit different, more of a rocky clearing, he heard the sound of water, and following it, he found himself face to face with Chi, who was touching the water and kind of cleaning a couple of small wounds. She was dressed in leather armor and had her hair tied up. Speaking for a moment, it came to be that she offered the chance to speak with Vithius. Well, not really her herself, but offering to inform Ambrose how to do so. And, of course, accepting, not having spoken to the Titan of Earth in quite a while, not since he had become a paladin. He learned and found himself face to face with Vithius this time, through a sort of meditation that also caused him to literally fly? Question mark? But Ambrose wanted to ask a couple of questions. Namely, he wanted to know how he could provide for the Titan herself. So much has the Titan of Life done for him, he wanted to show his appreciation by helping her. And really the only answer he got was, continue doing what you're doing. You're doing what you can, and that's all Vithius really wanted from Ambrose. And the conversation continued for a little bit, him asking about a little bit about the other Titans and how he can possibly help them as well, but again, the answer is pretty much the same. Being Ambrose, he explained that he felt a bit unworthy of the Titan's powers, but he appreciates it nonetheless. And that he will continue to try and be worthy of it, regardless of how he feels, because he will do what he can for the future. Do what he can for his friends, that is to say his family, because he doesn't really see the party as just friends, but sees them as his actual family. And he also asked about the counselor and why Vithius decided to have him spare the counselor. And the answer was essentially explaining that vengeance is not always the way. Also saying that there will be retribution. And that the emotions that Ambrose feels, the turmoil within his heart about having to spare him, is normal. There is no worry over experiencing those. But alas, Vithius was only able to say so much, as she had apparently already influenced the world more than she likely should have. After repeating his oath, he had returned to Chi, spoke a little bit longer, saying the two promising to see each other again. And soon he would wake up, having a nice dream. And then he woke up to find that Kipper had stolen his blankets, and so he got up and started moving about. With Rexmoa, he had woken up a bit early, spending his morning before anyone else was awake, researching on the Titans and learning what he can. He found the book that Borealis was using to inform us what she had learned previously, pretty much going over the fact that the stones are indestructible, technically speaking. The exterior is indestructible, but the inside, where the actual gem is technically quote-unquote stored, is untapped potential that may be a little bit weaker, but perhaps if we could tap into the inner parts of the gem, we could grow stronger. Rexmoa did move about after finding the book, and he had come across Echoes, rather the soul of Echoes, I suppose, the automaton, the automaton version of Echoes. And I'd say accidentally waking him up, but I'm not sure it'd be an accident if you were just poking him. So,
I didn't know he was asleep.
Rexmoa asked a little bit about his memories and his experiences, trying to learn a bit more, and Echoes was rather blunt in his speech, but Echoes didn't really remember much of what actually led and caused him to shift forms like this. Really just explaining that after whatever was done to him, it was bright and then dark, and then he was a machine. Echoes had also explained that the night that it had occurred, he and Rin had found odd technology. Likely the same stuff, at least similar stuff that Ambrose and Rin would have come across, since where we had ambushed the Shadow Druids, that was I believe, the same area that Rin and Echoes were originally, before Echoes had lost a piece of himself. There was also the whole Rexmoa deciding to put a tarp over Echoes, and Echoes threatening to strangle him. But yeah, that's another time. We don't have to worry about that.
I would never worry about that.
There's no worries there. Eventually, Rexmoa and Ambrose reconvened at the dining hall, ready to have breakfast, but as the two greeted each other and very briefly talked about Ambrose's dream, the shards, and a little bit about Echoes, Rin had interrupted them, saying that there's no time for breakfast this morning. The two would need to go check out something going on in the upper city. Some kind of commotion. It wasn't very specific, but she needed to have the group deal with it, since Rin needed to stay at the house in order to make sure everything was nice and tidy in case a counselor decided to pay a visit. So, with the two leaving, Rexmoa and Ambrose shared a couple of moments. Ambrose speaking up to refer to the time when Sea's Marrow was brought up most recently in the home of Borealis, where there was the comment that, what if the Sea's Marrow no longer exists? Ambrose was just a bit worried about Rexmoa asking if he was alright. And, of course, saying Rexmoa is perfectly alright would be a lie, but it was just a bad moment, and that it just took him time to deal with it. But he still believes that the Sea's Marrow is out there. The two compliment each other a bit before coming upon the scene, where there was a small crowd. A man laying on the ground with a wound being pulled away by a couple of bystanders. Not too far away, a dog, barking and wild, rabid even. Nearby, with automatons trying to capture it and failing. Now that they were closer, Rexmoa and Ambrose were able to notice the strange, irregular movement along the beast's skin. And the fact that it was staying within the shadows. A couple of symptoms that we had noticed before in humans. It was quite obviously infected. Rexmoa's first order of business was to check on the man who was bitten, and inspecting the wound, there was a bit of discoloration, the signature blue coloring of the infection. He's fine for now, but who knows how long he has. Unfortunately, time was not on anyone's side as the automaton guard grabbed the dog, pulling it into the sunlight, causing it to sizzle and smoke before it started to split apart and fall into ooze. And though Ambrose ran towards it, sinking through the automaton, the creature slipped back into the shadows, reforming itself into a split-mouthed dog. A pipe of leaking blue goo, not too far behind.
Exactly. That is exactly what happened. And now you guys find yourself in this very interesting predicament where, well, as I said, there is a crowd of people that just ran away, a couple of robot guards that don't really know what to do, what is going on, as the creature that just happened to, show up is something very, very new to them. But before we get into what is gonna happen in this part, I am going to go over towards Kipper, because Kipper, at this point, as I mentioned, as we were talking about it, you pretty much wake up and see that, well, people, well, specifically Ambrose, because that's what you were, who you were next to, is, no longer there. So what are you going to do? Just to kind of make you catch up to the rest, so there is no, like, problems with it.
Yeah. I guess, Kipper waking up would be like, oh, the sun's out, it's morning, and then just walking around the house and realizing, where the heck is everybody?
Also, Ambrose was not in bed with you that you had stolen into.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it could just be that Ambrose woke up early. So, I'm just gonna assume that Kipper is gonna wander around on the streets until he hears commotion, and then he appears.
Well, you know what? As you go over to take your breakfast and everything, you would have gotten the same kind of directive from Rin and Borealis at this point, to go and to rejoin with the rest to see what is going on.
It's probably lunch, just because of how much time passed in the day, I'm assuming. Does that make sense?
It's probably like, yeah, you guys took a little bit of time, I will say, yes.
Slept in. Very good. Did I sleep like an extra day, or did I just sleep
No, you just slept the normal amount of time. Just kind of like, instead of just sleeping like 8 hours, you slept like 12.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So, yeah, I mean, eventually you guys will be able to catch up. And as I said, you, Rexmoa and Ambrose also had some things to discuss. So, time would have passed. I'm pretty sure that by this point it's a little over midday. Did we say that? I don't recall if we did.
I'm pretty sure we did say it was like midday or like still early morning, because I remember at the end of the session asking how much sun we had left.
Yeah. No, it was yeah, exactly. It was around midday. It's definitely like still morning, but not too early in the morning. So yeah, Kipper, you would have made your way, and obviously at some point you would have encountered the commotion. You would have heard everything going on and being like, oh my god, you would have seen people running away from the spot specifically. And like I said, you guys would be seeing, sorry, Kipper, you would be seeing specifically as things get closer and closer, you would see, Rexmoa leaning down next to a person on the ground. There are two robots trying to hold something, and Ambrose running into action, as I mentioned before. And I'm gonna move you guys over to your map, to this map over here, and I want you guys to put your tokens in this map.
Okie.
So,
Dokie.
just for a little bit of a visual thing, the line that you guys see drawn over there is up to where the shadow would be.
Okay. Gotcha.
So the right side is shadow.
Correct. The right side is
Okay.
shadow. As I said, the line that you see over there is up to where the shadow would be. Since obviously you don't have a way to make the shadow very large, you guys would have to imagine. Ah, yes, we do have a new Ambrose token. Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
I was actively going as close to the beast as possible to get like between it
Correct,
and any
yes.
other people and automatons. So how close could I get reasonably?
This would be the beast, obviously. Like I said, it just
Yeah.
kind of escaped the grasp of the automaton and started running further in. Well, let's get the other tokens first. Get Rexmoa up. Drop your token. Let me put a random human token.
Yeah. Where was? Because I was helping out the injured person.
You guys
I
would be
recall.
like around on the light. You guys would be on the not shaded part of the thing. See if I can find like a random human token real quick so I can have it be the person that you are actively helping, Rexmoa. Kipper, you can also drop your token. You would be on the part of the light, so on the left side of the map.
I'm so left over and there. I'm here.
We'll put
There.
this guy, because he looks like a normal guy.
But secretly, he's evil.
He is very evil. Yes, so to recall Rexmoa, as you inspect the man, you see that there is a clear bite wound on his calf, on his leg, and you can also see that quickly the bite wound started to get to a blue tone. So, from your past experience with this disease, you know that when it gets into the bloodstream, it goes fast. Kipper, you arrive to, like I said, like a crowd of people running away as things disperse and the automatons are left with Rexmoa, Ambrose, and the person right here. And, Ambrose, I would say you would have been around where Rexmoa is, so I think that distance where you are right now, it's probably like good.
Okay, yeah, because I momentarily I did speak with Rexmoa before
Exactly.
I ran into.
You guys were kind of like together. You did use the lay on hands, I believe, to the guy, if I am correct. I'm pretty sure you did use a.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure you used a.
believe I did.
So
Let
yeah,
me check
you were 100% on. You were 100% like in touch range, so you would have been next to it. So I would
Yeah,
say that
not-
that distance is pretty okay.
Is there any other humanoid, specifically guards, that are nearby, or is it just the automaton?
But for now, none, because this
Okay.
was just a small thing that the robots were dealing with. But now that there is chaos ensuing, there's definitely going to be more things.
Yeah, of course.
And I want you guys to roll me initiative, please, as I add some turns.
God
God
damn!
damn!
What a
Jesus
great feeling.
Christ.
Oh my god, I rolled decently too.
Oh, I have to edit.
Considering I
the-
only have a +2.
God damn!
Initialize me this initializing man.
Oh,
I
grab my dice.
initiate
Okay.
my initiative, so
All right. And
uh
this little guy has okay. not-
you know what, it's
not
actually a lot
bad.
better for me because I'm healer. I should, if I'm behind, I can heal.
Bad. I'm gonna have the robots both act at the start of the initiative, so you guys would have an idea. And as this combat is pretty much starting, As I mentioned before, you would have seen that there are pipes that are leaking this blue thing. And as it starts to, as you know, the creature has been agitated and it starts to, it has already screamed and, you know, pretty much let itself known. You see that the pipes are starting to spew a lot more of this blue liquid and chunks of things.
Where are these pipes?
Let's say that they're on the sides over here. You just see like a little puddle of blue kind of oozing.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rexmoa, as you notice this, you, as I said, you look at the guy, you see, oh god, the guy is definitely infected. You look up to see Ambrose running up onto the other guards who are like trying to figure out what is going on, like trying to grab this dog, and they just got inside of the shaded part of this area. What do you do since you are fast?
Let me look at something. I actually haven't had the chance to use any of my dope new skills, so I have to find the
Indeed.
Character sheet you sent me again. Didn't take too long. All right.
Oh, did you not add him to your normal character sheet?
I'm just trying to remember the stances in
Oh,
general.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Because that one lists all of them.
Ooh. Okay.
The fact that the avocado has a belly button amuses me greatly.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I will, as my, I'm just trying to remember what we decided this would be, if it's a free action or not.
What that would be?
The elemental stance.
I think it's a key feature. Yeah, so it is. I'm pretty sure key features are. I'm pretty sure I put it as a bonus action. I believe. Let me. Actually, you should probably read that. Yeah.
There you go. Your attunement with the elements allows you to infuse your body with each one of them using your key as an action. Okay, so I have
as an action. Yeah, there you go. So as an action,
enter one of the following stances for an hour. So I will burn 3 key points, and yeah, I'll need go into like the form of water stance.
Ooh, okay.
And then I am going to. Okay, let me measure the distance.
Would you like to give a
speed.
description of what your character looks like, if it changes in any way, shape, or form, as they switch into their water stance?
So yeah, there's no, I guess, like immediate visual effect, but I would describe it more as like Rexmoa's movements become like a lot smoother, like almost like a snake crawling on the ground, or like water flowing through a river, and you'll get to see the other effects later, hopefully.
Interesting. Good to know.
Okay, so, and then so we don't notice Kipper, right? Or did Kipper call out to us?
I would say that Kipper will act in his turn as he's arriving right there, because Ambrose said, it is very fortunate that he ended up last, because he's arriving at the scene at this point in time.
It makes sense.
Okay, yeah, it does make sense. All right, I'm just gonna run over and spend all my movement to get right next to Ambrose.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that'll just be it for my turn.
All right, so just morning. Okay, perfect. So Ambrose, as I said, you ran over, and now you are in the shaded part of this kind of plaza / weird area. You see the creature over there, as he said, it has reformed itself in what it's looking like a dog. Of course, it has a lot of now more weird fleshy parts all over the place, and it is growling as it's watching the automatons move closer to try and catch it again. What are you doing?
First things first, I will kind of just shout just outwardly, not towards any specific person or anything.
Okay.
Not to the guards, just like outwardly. Non-automatons, stay away. And then I am going to sprint right up to the creature, and I'm not going to bother trying to capture it. I am sword in hand. I am going to take it, and I'm going to kind of like taking the sword with a very low stance, just swiping at the legs. And I am going to do regular attack, but I'm also, if it hits, I'm going to do
Trip attack?
a trip attack. Yeah, thank you.
All right, go ahead. Roll for your roll to hit. That definitely
22.
hits. God damn.
So this will add a d8 damage.
Oh boy. Bam. And what is the save for the trip attack?
That'll be DC 15.
Which stat?
Oh, it is a strength, I think. Call me. Where is my trip attack? Hello, where are you? There you are. Strength save.
Strength save. All right. Well, they do fail, so they are prone now.
Good. So 17 damage, and as I do that, kind of like swiping with quite a bit of strength at the legs, causing it to kind of like slump over. I imagine it probably does actually cut through the leg.
Yes.
But then, being that it's infected, it doesn't really matter too much.
You can see like the leg as you swipe with your sword, it snaps, like it breaks and it falls. Like the creature itself, it's no longer looking like a dog. As you hit it with the blade, the leg kind of breaks and it just falls down, but it is still there as it is moving, you know?
Mm-hmm. Seeing that we're looking at a repeat of the morgue situation, at least in terms of what we're dealing with, I am going to follow that up with using a GWM attack, though it'll be at advantage because it's prone.
That is true. It would be an advantage.
15
That
to hit.
just hits.
Nice. And these are hard to tell if they're like truly injured or not.
Yeah,
right?
they are masses of
Okay.
flesh that just shift and morph. It's going to be very difficult to tell until you have already dealt with them.
Then I am also going to opt to use one of my Divine Smites.
Ooh, okay.
And just as a confirmation, these things do not count towards the extra damage for Divine Smite, right?
The
Only-
undead damage? No, these things are
Yeah,
technically not undead.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, because I think it's only fiends and undead, so
Mhm.
just wanted to check. So I'll be applying Divine Smite here.
God damn, Jesus Christ. Oh my
So that will
lord.
be 37 damage, as after I take the sword, I immediately follow it up by kind of spinning the sword slightly, grabbing the part of the blade, and stabbing it down into the neck of the creature, and starting to kind of like pull at it. And when I kind of like flip the sword like that and skewer it, the vines that have recently started to grow around the sword, I imagine the flowers that are sometimes there start to appear and blossom as this like utter strength that comes from Ambrose and the life of Vithius shooting through him.
Yeah, you slam down your sword after you have like put it onto the ground, and you see a splatter of gore and this blue substance as the creature that you completely like squished it. It just splatters everywhere. It splatters even over towards you, but you cover your face so nothing gets inside of you.
Gross.
Because it is a mess. You 100% were able to kill this creature. You, like I said, the creature just splatters. What the hell did I do? Okay, I almost broke everything. Sorry. You can see, like I said, you broke its leg. It's now like a lump of flesh on the ground. You slam it down, it just explodes as all the energy that you had stored in your blade, just pretty much slams down. and it hasn't taken any action, and it is completely gone. So, its turn is going to be forgo. But Kipper, what are you doing as you arrive here at the scene?
Really quickly, I wanted to ask, because I think I still have 10 movement.
Correct.
I don't have anything else that I really planned, but you said that the pipes were leaking up here, correct?
Yes. I would say that this building, it's not like a building, it's probably like a freaking sewer system or something.
Mhm.
There are pipes all over this area. I can't find like a proper building, so we're gonna have to like imagine. But there are pipes that are leaking up and down.
Okay. I'm just going to move closer, and I am going to, with a hand, kind of like motion towards the pipes for Rexmoa if he did not previously see them.
Okay, so Kipper, what are you doing as you arrive at the scene? You arrive at the scene, everybody through the crowd. You see the man leaning down with grabbing at its leg, as it's, you know, obviously it's an open wound. You see Ambrose running in, completely annihilating another goo creature, and Rexmoa running in behind him. What are you doing?
So first off, I see that they're fighting and they're dealing with stuff.
Uh-huh.
But of course I see the guy who's injured, and I'm going to... Let's see, is that 30 feet? I can definitely heal him.
Yeah. I mean, that is up to you.
Ooh. I'ma heal him.
Alright, how much are you healing him from? Use the little spell thingy.
Now, I'm going to use my mind.
Oh.
Hold on. Technically, am I? No, I'm not. That's not what's happening here. I'm gonna use my healing word. Press the button. Level. How badly injured does he look?
You
Or
can
is
see from like straight up just looking at it, because you are in combat, you're trying to act fast. From straight up looking at it, I can tell you that there is an open bite wound on its leg. The man is like kind of sitting down, grabbing at its leg, and you see there is a open wound. It's a bite wound. You see that there is this clearly like a dog bite on its leg.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I guess level... I was thinking like percentage-wise. Let's see.
It's bite wound percentage.
Wow. Okay.
I would not be able to tell you, so... Level
and
1?
I have
okay.
no pluses in anything, I don't think.
No, you don't. Okay, so, Kipper, you shoot out your healing aura, and, yeah, you see the man slowly starts to feel better. The bite wound stops its bleeding, and it closes as the man kind of sighs relieved, and he cleans up after the blood that was, you know, coming out of the wound. However, as he cleans up with whatever rag he has, or whatever, you know, however he does it, you would notice the blue coloration on its leg already.
Yeah.
And
well, the nice thing is we know where to get it treated.
True. And so, as you are done with this, before we start the initiative, the two automatons in here just kind of stop as they see that the threat has been completely neutralized, and they're kind of they get closer to inspect the goo. Like, why does this dog explode in goo? Like, what is going on? You know, they are not aware of the situation that has been happening.
That's interesting.
When, both of you, well, actually, I would be, no, you know what, all of you, you guys start hearing a gurgle as, coming from up above and down below, like a pipe trying to push something out. A very, very awful gurgle, and the pipes start, like, shooting out liters and liters of this blue liquid with chunks of, you don't even know what it is. Yeah, it sounds
Mystery
awful.
chunks.
It sounds awful. It looks disgusting. As the chunks slowly, once the chunks have completely come out. It looks like a mound of some glue, some blue substance, and it slowly starts to move. As the chunks of things, you can see that they are, well, besides being garbage and some very broken down, maybe robotics, you can see some other bones and things that are, you know, biological in nature. And these things start to move, and it forms like this sort of, the best way I can describe it is like a slime made out of these parts, from up and from down. Let me move these bad boys over there. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. These are big, by the way. These are large slimes of this thing. And I'm going to roll for their initiative, because they're also entering combat. Let's see.
No one likes that. No one liked that.
Cantrip Villa is only once per turn. Yes, it is your action.
Okay.
Yeah, it counts as using the cast a spell action,
Exactly.
which is different than using your attack action.
Do the automatons have initiative?
They act at the start of the round.
Okay, that makes it easier.
Yeah, so I don't have to, like, do all of them. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. So yeah, you guys hear this gurgling and very awful noises that are coming from the pipes, and then suddenly these two very weird abominations come out of them. As I said, the best way I can describe it is like a slime that has a bunch of chunks of a bunch of things. And these are alive, because you can see them, like, moving, and, you know, they're starting to trail to you guys. What are you doing, Rexmoa, as you notice all of this?
Okay. I guess I am just going to engage the other one, the one down below, since, yeah, I would think that Ambrose and the two automatons might go for the one
God, I can
up
actually reach it.
top.
Okay.
I don't know what this feature that just automatically tells you how far you go. Okay. And I am gonna do the usual of I'm gonna hit it with my
Yeah.
staff.
Hey, go ahead, hit it with your staff. Boom! That does hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Rexmoa, as you slam your staff against this thing, you definitely hit it, and the hit makes its flesh bounce, but you can tell this is not really that effective against it.
Ooh. And then, you know, with that knowledge, I'm gonna use one of my fancy new skills, and I'm gonna cast Frostbite as my bonus action in place
Ooh.
of the unarmed strike.
Interesting. Constitution saving throw. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Do you have any sort of fun little flavoring to see how you cast this spell, Mr. Rexmoa?
Yeah, I think you would start to see like sparkles form around Rexmoa's fist, and when it starts to move in the air, it's almost like when you breathe when it's cold outside, you see like a fine mist form around it as it makes contact with this slime creature, and I guess we'll see what happens.
DC 13
Depending on this roll.
Constitution save, it failed. So roll me one. Oh, actually, will be 2d6 cold damage, because you are more than 5th level.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and then upon making
right.
contact, like it starts to freeze, and like you can probably hear like a cracking sound, like a sheet of ice breaking.
Exactly. Yeah, you see that as you land this hit, the part that you hit completely freezes over. Obviously, the new kind of unfrozen goo takes over it, but you can tell that you have done damage to it this time. Alrighty. Is that it for your turn?
Yes, that will be it for my turn.
Good. Ambrose, you hear the awful sounds as the pipes start spewing this liquid, and in the end, another creature reforms. What are you doing now?
surprisingly able to actually get there without having to dash or anything, I'm just going to run straight up to the creature.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to stop it in its tracks before it gets anywhere. I am going to take a wild guess it would be impossible to grapple this.
It is a very large amorphous thing, so you would be
Okay.
correct in that assumption.
Okay. I was just thinking that potentially a way we could deal with infected things would be to grapple them and drag them into the sunlight, but I didn't think it would be a thing that would work with this
A
specific creature.
blob.
On the dog, maybe, but I had 10 feet of movement to begin with anyway, so.
Mhm.
I am going to swipe with my sword like previously.
Okay. Roll for your attack.
Just a regular attack here.
That
24.
100% hits. Jesus Christ, that's regular? Jesus Christ.
That's a,
Just
so,
a plain old attack.
Just a
Yeah,
plain
so-
old 24 to hit. Jesus Christ.
The unfortunate downside of using GWM is that I'd cut my chance to hit in half.
True.
So, I am going to go ahead and I don't think these things can get scared, and I don't think I don't think I can really trip them either. But I'm going to use a trip attack just for the sake of the damage, because even if
Okay.
it doesn't work, it still deals extra damage. So
Alright.
if they can get the prone condition, DC 15 strength save.
I will tell you right now, this is a blob.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
swipe at it, it's nothing is gonna happen.
Yeah, like I said, it's mainly just for the extra damage.
Well, let's see. DC 15. It does save. That's a 17 in the strength save.
Okay, I will take the sword, and as I kind of like run forward, kind of like making sure to stay away from the pipes themselves, not to like slam them with my sword, I will kind of like slash diagonally at it.
Okay. That 100% does deal damage, but Ambrose, as I said, the slashing of your sword, you see the gash that you did with your greatsword, but it reforms too fast. A little bit too fast that you think that you're not doing the amount of damage that you should be doing.
Okay, it does still affect it though, correct?
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, you can see physically you cut it. But you can tell that your
Okay.
cut was not as effective.
In Ambrose's mind, it did something, and that's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I can't really do anything else, if I'm being honest.
Alright.
What I can do though is attack again.
That is true.
15.
That, unfortunately, will miss. You see that, like, as this blob has already noticed you with the first gash that you did, and as you go and swing down your sword from below, it splits itself open, so your sword just kind of goes straight onto the ground.
Okay, yeah. So I kind of rebound. I will go ahead and use my bonus action to use my racial blade ward on myself,
Okay.
granting myself resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Gotcha.
Not
You
sure
are
if this is
blade
going to
warded.
do that damage type, but we'll see.
We will see indeed. Is that
That'll
it for
be
your
my
turn?
Yes. I
Alrighty.
literally expended all of my actions and movements, so
Let's see. So Rexmoa, well, no, it's not Rexmoa's turn, but the blob next to Rexmoa. It says it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack it has. Oof. Unfortunately, I don't think this counts as a weapon. So Rexmoa, as you move close, as you like hit it and you dealt damage to it, you see that the creature recoils a little at the frost, at the cold damage that you did. But then it starts to move, and Rexmoa is going to move into your space, enveloping you. I want you to give me either a strength saving throw or a dexterity saving throw to see if you are able to not get enveloped by this creature.
Yeah, I appreciate you giving me the option of using strength, but I'm going to use dex.
I mean, yeah, you're a monk. You can use dex anyways. Okay. With that, I can tell you that you are able to, as you see this creature advancing towards you, and it starts kind of like, as I said, it kind of starts like going into like a crescent shape, and it starts kind of closing in on you. You kind of start dodging as the creature starts to like close in, and it doesn't manage to like close around you. You are able to just barely step away so it doesn't grab you. And it is going to move over here for its last bit of movement. And I am going to use one of its very, very lovely actions. Rexmoa, you would see that this creature starts... The best way I can describe it is that the creature kind of compresses itself and then starts bubbling as you see the contents of the creature start to move inside of it.
That's not good.
It is definitely not good. And that is all that is going to happen to this creature for this turn. And it is a turn of the other creature, which, Ambrose, it is going to try and do the same to you. It is going to move over and try to envelop you.
Strength or dex save?
Strength or dex save.
I will opt for the strength save, thank you.
Alright, you are also able to do that. And again, you see that the creature itself, once it's not grasped you, it just kind of continues along. But it does the same thing. The creature compresses itself and it starts bubbling as everything inside of it starts moving with it. And that's it for this creature for this turn. Kipper, you are up, my friend. What are you doing as you hear the pipes leaking this blue stuff, and then immediately you see these blobs trying to swallow your friends, but they cannot do it, and they're just now looking like, you know, boiling water almost.
Oh, I wonder what Kipper's gonna do.
What is Kipper gonna do?
It's so difficult. It's so difficult to think about or to... Oh no. Wait, did it go?
I don't know.
I heard the sounds.
That's
no,
Greenie, yeah.
It has not gone
Where
through
did
yet.
it go? I've pressed it. I pressed Eldritch Blast and it's not blasting.
Maybe you have to check if it's a normal roll, because sometimes you have to.
Hold on. Like, normally I just click on it and it shoots.
Well, yeah, but it should prompt you to do a normal roll or not.
It's not. It's not here. It doesn't like me. Oh no. Hold on, I'll just roll a regular roll like a scrub.
Okay.
Just to die by myself.
Okay.
I can at least look at the target takes 1d10 force damage. Okay.
Well, you have to roll first to hit.
Okay.
You don't know if you hit or not. That is definitely going to
D20.
hit. It's going to be like a +6 or +7 for you, so yeah, you definitely hit.
Ho ho ho. Yeah. Oh wait, what modifier would I be using? Charisma?
It is your... Technically, it is your spell modifier. It's on your second sheet. On your spell sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
attack bonus is 8.
Oh yeah, so that you definitely hit. That's a 23 to hit.
15
I love
plus 8
that.
then.
Mm-hmm.
That's spectacular.
And
We
then
love
you
that.
d1 d10 force damage. Yeah, you
I
can
think
shoot
it's
twice.
2.
Yeah, you can shoot twice. So
And then
roll
3 at
a-
level 11, which we're not there yet.
correct. So roll again to see if you hit the second one, unless you want to change targets. Which one are you hitting actually? You can hit any of them, but I want to know which one you're hitting so I can keep track.
I'm gonna hit the one near Rexmoa first because
Okay.
it seems a little closer to me.
Gotcha. Okay. So 1d10. All right. So
Yep.
that is 6 points of force damage. You see that you threw this energy at it, and it, while it is boiling, you can see that it makes like a big dent. All right, and the second one, 3 plus 8 is 11. So unfortunately, it does not hit.
Okay.
The second one just kind of fizzles away before.
Wait,
arriving.
where did the guy go?
What guy?
He's right next to you.
The guy that is
Oh.
right next to you?
Oh, I'm sorry. When I clicked on my Kipper guy, my button blocks it. The 3 dots above. your
Oh yeah,
character.
gotcha.
Yeah, I was like, where did he go? Did he run away?
Kipper sleeps in my bed, takes my blanket, doesn't even help me kill my creature.
I see.
I'm sorry, Ambrose. Gotta help Grandpa once in a while, you know.
That's fine.
Now, honestly, I can tank longer than Rexmoa can, so
Yeah.
no offense, Rexmoa, but you do die a little fast.
You
Yeah,
die a
mine's mostly
lot.
just like based on luck, and if there's anything that's guaranteed to hit me, I'm screwed.
You are the
But
resident person who dies.
Yeah.
you are playing a skirmisher. I am playing an actual tank, so
Correct.
I'm good against most mundane things.
true.
Correct. So,
You're effective at killing.
I might not like it, but I'm good at it.
is that it for
Kill
you,
job.
Kipper? You still have movement and a bonus action.
And
It's
I'm
okay,
also
Kipper.
gonna
Sprick
I'm
that
gonna
guy's
go-
neck.
the guy next to me.
ZJ's just gonna make us fight him anyways. just do it while they're not a goo
Just-
monster.
Okay.
Technically
Wow.
Kipper's
speaking,
gonna
preemptive measures.
I'm only half joking.
yeah. So Kipper's gonna go over to the guy and be like, don't worry too much about the blue. I'm a doctor and I can prescribe you to someone I know who can treat this.
Okay. The man is.
I'm gonna hand you to my nurse.
The
instead.
man looks at the. Well, since the initiative round is going to be starting over, so I'm going to act for both the automatons and the guy. The guy just kind of looks at you and nods as he sees the creature, and he starts kind of backing away as he goes, "What are those things? Oh no." As obviously, he is a little bit terrified after what is going on. So,
Trying
with
to
that,
find out.
with that,
a thing I was supposed to respond to.
oh, I was just saying, like, this is all happening at the start of the initiative.
Okay.
So, as that is happening, obviously, the start of the initiative goes once again. The automatons are going to look at these things that are trying to hurt you. This one is going to head over to this guy right here, and this one is going to
Hello.
get to over there to split the efforts. One of them is going to try and hit it with some sort of metallic kind of baton / mace. That one does hit, and it will deal... not bad. Pretty decent damage. Again, it hits it, but it feels like it's not doing quite a lot. And this one, well, it doesn't have a lot of range things, so... I guess I can have him, like, use its dash action to just keep itself there and trying to, like, block this thing. So
Immediately
that's
it's
all.
swallowed.
That's unfortunately all of I can do about it. But that is going to be it for its turn. Rexmoa, you're up. You saw this creature try and envelop you and then starts moving.
Okay.
Through you, pretty much.
Well,
Is it just like ignoring us, or was it attempting to attack us and it was just rolling through us to attack us?
You cannot discern that.
okay,
Alright.
and it's still boiling?
Yes, you can see that, as I said, the body of this creature has compressed itself and it is, like I said, it's bubbling.
God, that doesn't sound good.
No.
Oh my god. Okay. So I'm trying to think and use my little bag of tricks. Okay. Dang it. Dang it.
Oh, dang it.
Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to work with these new tools that I have.
Hey, you go ahead.
I wanted to see if I could like shape, because I have shape water, and shape water allows me to freeze it, but I can't freeze it with a creature in it.
Correct. And this is just to make like another uses for this ice.
Yeah. All right. I am just going to. I'm just gonna like do my whack it and hopefully frostbite combo.
Okay.
And then we'll see.
All
where it goes
right.
from there.
That definitely hits.
Nice.
Okay. Again, you hit it. The thing bounces off of it. You definitely smacked it, but it's not quite as effective as you would have liked.
All right. Before I hit it with the frostbite, is there like any particularly like I'm imagining that this thing is going to like shoot out a projectile, either like a fire hose or it's gonna like spit it out. Is there anything I can identify as like some kind of, I guess, like part of this creature that's going to be emitting this terrible, terrible attack?
Give me an investigation check, please.
Will do.
Okay. Because you're so close, I'm gonna give that to you. Even though it's pretty average. But I can tell you, Rexmoa, before you hit it, you saw the creature, as I said, it kind of gathers itself and compresses, and then it starts bubbling. And then you start to really look at it. Rexmoa, to your surprise, the creature is not going to shoot a projectile. It is assembling something inside of it.
Okay. All right. With this knowledge, I'm gonna try to, like, instead of like trying to use frostbite superficially, I'm gonna like drive my arm like into the creature and try to freeze it from the inside. Then, even if it does like do a bit of damage to me.
Okay, interesting. All right, I want you to first of all, I want you to roll your attack to see. Oh wait, it is a save. Sorry, it is a save. Yeah. So I will allow it because it is a save. But then roll me a Constitution save yourself.
Ooh, not my specialty, but we'll see.
All right. Oh boy.
You know,
Rexmoa,
live a dangerous life.
You like look at your hand and look at the creature. You can understand that something is being assembled inside of this creature. So you pull your hand in and you start feeling the cold freezing like you know, temperature like dropping as you are about to cast your magic, but then suddenly you feel a tug on your arm, and it starts tugging your arm and tugging it closer and closer and closer, pulling you towards the creature. You will not take damage. However, Rexmoa, you are going to be restrained. Because first of all, the creature saved both times. Well, saved on your cold damage, and your Constitution save was not enough. Rexmoa, as you are restrained by this creature, you will take damage every single one of its turns.
Oh,
while you are restrained by this creature.
Oh, that's not good.
It is definitely not. Is that it for your turn? Well, actually, you are restrained, so you cannot move.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If I don't have like some kind of action to, I guess, like respond to
correct.
Restrained,
You have to use your action to try and save from this restraint.
Yeah, which I do not have.
Okay. That is your turn. Then Ambrose, you are up. You saw the creature, same thing. It grabbed you, tried to engulf you, but then it moved through.
Okay, if I wanted to throw oil on it, would that count as an attack?
No, it is just like a consumable, right? It's kind of like a potion. I will allow it as a bonus action.
Because if I like... Could I have it take up an attack instead?
Okay, sure. If you, I mean, hey, if you want to.
I have my reasons for asking.
Okay, hey, fair enough. I will allow it.
Okay, I'm going to. take a thing of oil and just kind of like toss it at the creature.
Since you're right next to it, I won't even give you a check. You just throw it at it.
Okay, and then with my bonus action, I am going to cast Searing Smite.
Ooh, okay, I see.
Here is the thing for that.
Okay,
and
so
then
next
it doesn't do
time-
anything yet. I have to attack first.
Got it. Yeah, so you
which
have
is
to
why I
attack.
put my-
Okay, so
So
that's why
then-
you wanted to have it as
Yeah.
okay, got it. I'll allow
Now,
it.
if-
Yeah, sure.
If I was like right here, would I be technically B flanking or?
I would say this thing is amorphous, so I wouldn't count it as flanking because it has no direction.
Then I will just make a regular attack then.
All right,
18 to hit.
that does hit.
Okay, this will deal my regular damage,
Okay,
which I'm gonna
damn,
re-roll
okay.
that one. So that'll be +3. That'll be 17
Whoa,
instead.
Okay.
And then it also adds. Here is this. This is being cast at first level, so it will take 5 damage automatically.
Okay.
And then it needs to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or be lit on fire.
Ooh,
However, I did
interesting.
throw oil on it, so
I was
don't
about
know
to
how
say
you wanna
yes.
Interact that with each other.
I will give it disadvantage on the save because you have like set it with oil. 17 damage. You said right? Let me note this down.
Yeah, 17 plus the 5 fire.
Plus 5. Okay, 17. As I said, as first swing of the blade really doesn't do much, but the fire, however, you can tell that it affected. And let's see, with disadvantage. Ooh, that is a fail. So it is lit on fire.
Okay, it will take an additional 1d6 fire damage then.
Ooh, okay, 1d6 fire damage extra. Got it.
6 fire,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
and then
What did my creatures ever do to you, dude?
They exist without
Okay.
his permission.
and it's on fire. So
Yep, it is on fire, so it's gonna take damage until it gets doused. So you
Oh,
see
sorry,
the
I think
creature.
that happens at the start of its turn. Yeah, that extra damage happens at
Yeah.
the start of its turn.
Okay,
So, sorry about
perfect. No, it's all good. All right, so as you can see, like the creature first, the swing of the blade doesn't really get any reaction, but the fire makes the creature let out like a very odd, like gurgle combined with like a screech, and then it gets set on fire, which continues to make it,
that.
screech.
I don't know if
However,
I can really...
The creature cannot do much in this state. Let's see. Anything else? Are you gonna move there?
Yeah, like, if I can move here, I don't really know.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You're still in range, so you're fine.
Yeah, so I'll just move.
Alright.
When I kind of like take the blade, I offer a small prayer to myself, to Vithius, and the blade kind of temporarily catches a light, as with the speed of that, I slice into the middle, attempting to bisect it, but of course, I'm really just aiming for the oil I spilled on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yes, that will be my turn.
Awesome.
used
Your
up
blade
all
ward,
of
I'm
my actions
assuming,
again.
fizzles out.
Yes.
Okay, you
Because
are
of
no
the bonus
longer
action,
blade
I had to
warded.
use that with Searing Smite.
That is all good. So Rexmoa, at the start of the turn of the creature, you take a total of 5 points of acid damage. As the creature has your arm. And the creature is going to waste all of its actions to, very lovely. You see the creature kind of like grow taller as it kind of gathers itself and it grows taller, and then it kind of splits down the middle and something falls off the creature. Something that immediately starts moving as it reforms itself into another creature. And I'm gonna add the turn of this thing. Okay, that is a very bad initiative. Which is fine, because this thing is not gonna start this turn anyways. Yay! Alrighty, and that is it for this creature. The other one, same deal. How much damage do I take?
Technically speaking, it would have been the 6 damage that I rolled, because they roll
Okay.
the save and then they take the damage.
Right, okay, gotcha. So do
So,
I roll
technically
another save
speaking-
right now?
No, because I accidentally did that a bit early than I should.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
So-
Yeah, this creature's going to again use all of its actions and everything to give another little guy. Boom. And let me add this little guy to the initiative counter. This guy's initiative is also not good. But that's fine. These are little guys. And that is all that it is going to do in its turn. Kipper, you see everything unfold around you. The two creatures are trying to move away, and then suddenly they grow taller and another creature comes out of them. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I had to unmute. I was saying goodbye to people. Could you repeat that last thing?
Oh, I was saying, as you shoot your shots, you see that the creatures remain in its form, and then suddenly they get taller, and they split down the middle, and another creature comes out of each of one of them. What are you doing?
Nabbit. Which monster is looking weaker out of the two? I mean, like, out of the groupings of two.
As I said, they're all like mounds of flesh and weird things all over, so you can't really tell, but there is one that is actively on fire right now.
Oh, okay. Is that the one next to Rexmoa or the one next to Ambrose?
Yes.
Okay, Ambrose seems like he has it handled pretty well. I might as well just keep focusing on the one I am at right now.
Okay.
And this sounds like a Kipper time to blow up someone. I do it for joy, and yeah. Okay, hold on. I press my button.
Okay. Both of them unfortunately miss.
I think we're taking all of
How
Kipper's
did that
luck.
happen? How did that happen?
rolled
I might
5
as well have
twice.
just not showed up.
You rolled 5 twice, my friend. I don't know what to tell you.
I know.
I mean, that's your action. You still have a bonus action to movement.
Yeah, my bonus action is. Wait 1 second. Is Eldritch Blast? Yeah, it's an action.
That
It's
is an
not a bonus
action, correct.
I wish I had a bonus action that was just called kill instantly.
That's called power word kill.
That is power word kill, yes.
I want
It does actually kill if you have less than, what, like 200 HP?
100.
100, yeah. It actually just straight up kills you.
I
Yeah,
need that.
well,
I need that. Please, Father.
Well, you
give
need
to
to be 17th level for that one.
Yep.
13.
No,
17.
17.
Is that the cap?
No, that is when you get as a 9th level spell.
Oh, okay. Bad
Level
bit.
cap is 20, but very rarely do you ever get there.
Yeah. Alright,
Like,
anything
level-
else, my
level-
friend?
yeah.
I want to get to 20. Become the deity of this world.
Honestly, level 20 characters basically are deities. Like,
Yes.
they're strong.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of if there's anything I can do that's a bonus. Dang. I do not have a bonus action unless someone was. Oh wait, no. Rexmoa needs heals. I think.
How far are you from? Check. You are
So every
85 feet.
Healing.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
your
I think
healing
it's-
is at 60.
You don't think he's taking that much damage.
Oh,
just
I
yet.
can move then. I
Yeah,
can
you can move. Yeah.
Yeah, on the record, I've only taken 5 points of damage.
I don't heal that much. Okay. Let's see. I am also taking down 2 mana points.
Okay.
And then healing word level 1. Oh. Well, yeah.
7 points of damage. So, Rexmoa, you're back to full.
Yippee!
And also you have 2 new toes.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
Interesting.
Turns out you heal someone too much and bad things happen.
The consequences of my actions.
All right. Anything else, my friend?
Nope. That'll be it.
All right. If that is the case, we're going back to the start of the initiative order. First of all, the man that it is backing away, he just kind of walks over and like kind of stays against like the wall. You know, like very scared to do anything. The two guards that are, you know, here, they are going to attack the big creature, both of them, each one to each. First one is going to, does it? Let me see the damage. Tiny damage, but 8 damage nonetheless. All right, let me note that down. The second one also hits the other creature. Also hits. Not so tiny damage. Gotcha. Okay, both creatures have been hit. And, in the commotion, I will say, you hear more people coming in closer. This time we're talking about more guards. They are arriving at the scene as, you know, you guys are fighting. Where did I put my token? Where did I put my guard token? There you go. Boop. They are arriving at the scene as you guys are fighting. And they're going to like, whoa, what is going on? And, you know, if they see the scene over there and they're like, oh my god, and they're going to act. I will also make them move at the start of the initiative with the rest of the automatons, just so there's not like 25 turns.
Okay.
All
So
right.
it
It is your turn, Rexmoa. Correct. You just saw this creature basically give birth to another weird-looking creature.
All right. So I wanted to save this for an emergency, but I feel like this is an emergency. Tell me if I can't do this.
Okay.
Because I'm currently restrained, but I have one last scroll of burning hands. So if I could, I would like to use it while I am.
You are restrained, but I will allow it because technically it comes out of the tip of your fingers, so you can very well do it.
It's a good angle too.
It is a very good angle, yeah.
So I will cast my burning hands while I'm inside this creature.
Go ahead. Burning
Fire
hands. Let me check. Do you have the spell? Maybe not. Let me
It's
put
a
it
dex
up.
save.
Is it a dex save? I thought it was just damage, right?
No, it's a dex save because
I
it's
do not have it, but I can just pull it up.
unless the scroll is different, but I'm assuming it just is just the spell. It's
Alright.
a dex save because it's.
It says, as you hold your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Alright, so dexterity saving throw for both of my lovely creatures. Gotcha. For the big one, dexterity save fails. For the small one, dexterity save also fails. Ooh.
Nice.
Eat 3d6.
So roll 3d6 fire damage. Ooh, okay. 11 points of fire damage. Rexmoa, you see, you grab the scroll and just kind of start reciting the incantation within the scroll. You see the fingers of the hand that it has grabbed you start to glow as a beam of fire just shoots through this goo creature into the other one that just pretty much was born out of it, and burning both of them. I would say because you did this, your hand is free and you're no longer restrained. Because you were like able to pull your hand out as you take like the explosion of fire as a chance to pull your hand away.
I'm free.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That would have been your action. Anything else?
I am. I'm gonna move between me, the creature, and Kipper.
Okay.
Sorry,
if you move, you would take an attack of opportunity from the creature. Yes. From the big one.
You know what? I'm fine with that. I feel like it will do more terrible things to me if I stand next to it.
That is a 18 to hit.
No, just barely.
Wow, okay, so you just you saw the creature pull out what looked to be like a tendril of some sort, and it was about to grab you again, but you just narrowly escaped.
Thank goodness. And yes, that will be my turn.
Yep, that is going to be your turn. Ambrose, you are up once again.
So I do take notice of the two guards appearing here, correct?
Yeah, they're like, you can see like they start like, hey, what's going on here? And you know, everybody could see them.
I'll shout to them, hold the perimeter, don't come closer. And I'm going to, I'm gonna move closer to this creature, and I'm going to test a hit on it to see how effective my strike is.
Okay.
On the smaller one.
Okay.
I assume this angle is not flanking, correct?
For this one, no. For the small one, that is. I mean, the big one, as I said, it's amorphous, so not really a way to flank, but the small one, no.
I would go here for proper, but I don't want to take the top opportunity, so.
Yes, I figured.
I don't think it's worth. I don't think advantage is worth an attack opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do a regular attack. That'll be a 21 to hit.
That does hit. Go ahead and
Which
roll
would have been a
for
16. Would not have been
damage.
terrible, but I don't know if that would have hit. I'm gonna reroll that 1.
Okay.
So that'll be +4, so that'll be 18 damage.
18 points of damage. This time you do see your sword cut like one of the appendages of the creature. It does seem to remain cut.
That's good. I will follow up. I'm gonna do the same thing again.
Okay. Wow! God damn. Okay.
Ooh.
That is a nat 20.
How injured did the first hit give it? Like, did it...
You can, as I said, hard to tell, but you did injure it. Depending on what damage you do right now, I will tell you what happens.
Okay. I kind of want to use the security dice just to make sure it dies, but at the same time, I don't have many left. I'm gonna hold on to my security dice. I'm just gonna do the damage.
Okay.
I guess technically speaking, do we have the thing that automatically maxes out the first dice now?
You should have. I think I told you how to do the crit thing, right? Oh, I think if you just roll the one that in the chat right now, it will max out the first damage. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there you
go.
Yeah, it is maxed out, I think.
No, it did not, because you hover over it. Okay, so because the first damage is 1 + 5. So it should have, which would have been 6 + 6 instead. So the 14 should be +7 for that to be the max damage. So that should be 21.
21 plus 21 plus 10. That's 31 points of damage. Okay. Yeah. So Ambrose, you grab your sword. The first swing that you do, you cut a piece of this creature, and then you do a twirl. You kind of spin around using the momentum of the blade to keep going, and you completely decapitate this creature. The creature that was forming itself falls limp to the ground, and it just kind of melts down into a pile of flesh and goo. But this time it's inert.
Because I crit/killed a creature,
God damn.
GWM gives me a bonus action attack.
That is true.
So I am going to, after decapitating the creature, I'm going to take the blade, and now that the blade's kind of like focused on the floor, I'm going to purposefully scrape the ground to kind of like generate sparks and swipe upward. Of course, it's really just flavor. I'm not actually. I'm just an attack roll, but you know, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna do a GWM here.
Okay.
Just for the sake of it. It's a 24.
That does hit. Jesus Christ. With GWM too. God damn.
Good, great.
I'm gonna use my last mana, and I'm gonna Divine Smite.
Ooh, okay, all right, okay. Hey, this thing is looking, well, I cannot tell you how what it's looking because it looks like everything and nothing at the same time. God damn, 36
Okay.
points of damage. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna re-roll the 2 on my greatsword. +1 damage.
Jesus Christ. 27 points of damage?
37.
37, yeah. Well,
unless the
technically,
radiant damage.
so
functions
yes,
differently.
I was about to say, the slashing portion of this is not as effective. The radiant, however, is. Okay, Jesus Christ, okay. Ambrose, well, you cannot really tell what this creature, how this creature's status is, because of the amorphous, looks like anything kind of deal. You would be able to tell that its normal way to, like, put itself together and kind of regenerate, it's slower.
I'll accept that.
Quite slow, actually. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I'll just kind of repeat to the guards. Do not come closer.
Okay.
And I will end my turn as I used all of my actions again.
Good lord, okay. So, it is a turn of this creature over there, actually, the one that is right next to you. The creature that is right next to you, this time it kind of like does a little bounce, it jumps up, like growing itself up, and then it pushes itself into the ground with spiky appendages coming out of every direction around it. And Ambrose does a... that is a 19 to hit.
Yes.
Alright, and the automaton... That is a natural 1, so the automaton is safe. Let's see. So, Ambrose, you are going to take a total of... Where are my dice? 25,000 dice. That'll be a total of 8 points of acid damage. I don't think I need to explain to you what happens when you get hit by one of these creatures, so...
Yes. I'm sorry, could you repeat the total damage?
8
I wrote 8. Okay, thank you.
points of acid damage. As this thing, as I said, it just kind of bounces off and then it pushes itself down into the ground and spikes come into every direction around it. And then they retract as it goes back up to its, like, normal state.
And then, let's see, is it the start or end of its turn when it needs to make the save?
I'm pretty sure
At
it's
the
at the
start.
start, yeah, so let me do a
Yeah,
save.
so
Which
it-
one is it?
Yeah. Constitution saving throw. I don't know if you still wanted to have disadvantage from
is,
the oil, but...
Well, the oil is being used, so that was a one-time thing. It was a 17 constitution?
DC 12, it's my charisma, so it's lower.
Okay. So, 17, gotcha. Does that mean it takes damage, doesn't take damage?
It only takes damage on a failed save.
Okay, so it doesn't take any damage. And it's going to move over here. Whoop. It's pretty much all it can do for movement, so... Dash about it. I'm gonna go to the other creature. I did them at the wrong order, but that's fine. They're still gonna do pretty much the same thing. This creature is going to move over here. Unfortunately, Rexmoa, it cannot reach you. However, it can do the same that it did before. It's going to, like bounce up and then push down onto the spikes all around it. And the automaton is hit. It's a nat 20. You guys are lucky. This is a robot.
Wow.
Thanks,
So-
Jesus.
It will take... God damn. Okay, that's a lot of fucking damage. So, okay. You see this creature, the spike that comes out of it, it pierces the, like, abdomen area of the automaton. Like, all the way, like, pierces it through. And the automaton starts, like, glitching and starts to, like, you know, kind of get sporadic and, like, jittery movements. As it has taken quite a lot of damage. And this thing retracts, and that's about it for its turn. This little creature, however, it's going to, as I said, as it comes out of it, it starts to reform in what looks to be vaguely humanoid. Again, pile of flesh, bone, and blue goo. So not really, you can't really tell. Until it kind of turns itself over to look at you, Rexmoa, and starts sprinting at you. 100% can reach you, so... And it's going to try and attack you with a clawed, quote-unquote, arm. It's an appendage of sorts. That is 17 to hit.
No, it does not.
And its second attack, that is an 18 to hit. God damn, they're all pretty poorly.
Oh, still no.
Ooh, okay, so you see the thing sprinting at you and you just kind of dodge it like a professional fighter kind of deal. You know, you see him go swipe, and you just go bam, bam, side to the sides, and it doesn't touch you at all. And that is it for this creature. Kipper, you are up. You are seeing the events unfold. Rexmoa trying to avoid this creature, the smaller creature that comes out. This other larger creature has spikes all over. He pierced this robot. It almost killed it. As you can see, the robot is like in a very bad state. And same for the people up above. You saw it hit Ambrose. So, what are you going to do, my friend? Is he alive? Did he die? I think he died.
I forgot I was muted.
Oh.
Sorry. So, I was saying, Ambrose is hurted. Kipper does something simple. First thing, kill.
Okay, which and which?
Both at the big blobby near Ambrose.
Okay.
Because
The first
that
one?
hurt.
First one does hit. No, actually, both hit. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, roll for damage.
Roll my d10s.
Okay.
2 and 8.
You deal 10 points of force damage. As you can see, the spell that you shoot definitely makes a dent on it.
Yes. Yes, very good. Now I shall heal the boy. Heal. Yes.
Okay, and you're going to use what level is this?
I'm assuming it's not 24. I'm confused.
No, because
I think I hit something.
You
weird.
definitely hit something weird, because you should not do that.
There we go.
Okay, there you go. 9 healing. Is this level 1?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome,
So
awesome.
it's just 1 mana point.
To who?
Wasn't Ambrose just hurt?
Ambrose is just out of your reach. If you move a little bit further up, you can 100% do that.
Okay, well, let's say that I move.
Yep. You
And
can just
then I
move
cast.
one little bit forward, up, and then you can 100%.
Is this good?
I don't think you moved.
Oh, sorry. I have an arrow. Is this good?
Oh, I mean, your movement,
that
my
too
friend.
much?
I don't know. You were
know
here,
what?
right?
I will go here.
Yeah, you a little bit less. One less. And you should be
hold
fine.
on. It's blocking me. It won't let me touch. There we go.
All right, there you go.
I'm
Yeah.
so good at stuff.
You're kind of in the middle of everybody now.
Yay.
Okay. All right, is that it for your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to be taking down all of those mana points, BT dubs. Okay.
Yeah.
So at the start of the initiative order, then the guards, the human guards, now come in closer, and they hear you, Ambrose, say, "Hey, guard the perimeter," and they're like, "What is going on? What are those things?" And then you can tell that they are also confused and wanting to act on what is going on right now. However, seeing what these creatures are doing, they're just kind of standing their ground outside. And obviously, if there's some people trying to come in or trying to, like, you know, move past, they're kind of like pushing them away, like, go, you know, move away, stay out of the you know, kind of deal. Let's go for the automatons. The first automaton up above is going to also try and hit this creature once again. That does hit. That deals pretty decent amount of damage. Again, it is just a melee attack with a blunt weapon, so it doesn't really do a lot of damage. And the other one that is pretty much about to be shut down forever is going to attempt to attack as well. Unfortunately, he misses. So he does not get an attack. And that is going to be it for the people. Rexmoa, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. So I think I'm actually going to. I'm gonna. Dang, this is hard now that there's so many people and I can't just punch one thing multiple times. I'm just gonna take care of the person in front of me. Let's see if my blunt attacks are any more effective against this one that's split off, since they don't seem to be as effective against the slimes. So.
Okay. That does hit. God damn, dude. You guys have a lot of freaking hit. Okay. Yeah, you hit him with the staff and you see it, bam, like you hit him right in like what it would be a head, and it just kind of like limps down as if you have broken its quote unquote neck. You can't really tell what the hell you're looking at. It's like a blob that vaguely resembles a human.
Okay.
But yeah, it does definitely had an impact.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna burn a key then, and I'm gonna cast Flurry of Blows, which allows me to do two
more
unarmed
attacks.
strikes.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Since it seems to be more effective against this creature than the giant slime, so hopefully I can get the most out of it.
That does hit. Second one. Ooh, okay. Big boy damage. Big boy damage.
Big damage. Oh man!
Oh, that's a big boy damage.
I'm just gonna punch straight through their skull.
Go ahead. That would be a 1d6. So it would be 6 plus. You gotta roll me a 1d6. Well, it would be 11 plus whatever you roll over here. 1d6, because I don't think the thing that I made for the crit is not working.
No, whoops.
Yeah, so it would be
Yeah,
11.
it's not much.
Oh no, it does, because the second one it does roll the 6, which is the full
Oh yeah, it just
unarmed
rolled 6.
So it
I wonder if mine's messed up because mine has 2 dice. 'Cause I have
Maybe.
2d6 for my damage roll.
Maybe we'll have to check on yours. But yeah, this one did roll pretty well. So yes, you do deal 14 points of damage to this thing. Let's see. You guys have not hit this one at all, right? No, the other one just got absolutely annihilated. You can see that this thing, its like regenerative properties are not as good as it looked before.
Ah!
But yeah, as for,
Yeah, that'll be it for my turn.
All
I don't
right.
do any more.
Gotcha. So Ambrose, your turn, my friend.
Okay, I'm gonna move adjacent to the automaton. Purely for the sake of being able to use my reaction to protect him if need be.
Okay.
And I am going to attempt to skewer the thing from behind.
Okay.
We'll do a normal roll. That's a miss.
That unfortunately does miss.
I will do it again. 23.
That does not miss.
Oop, that radiant damage is not there. I'm sorry.
Right. Gotcha. So only 14.
I'm gonna re-roll that one though.
Okay. So that will be 15.
Plus 1 damage. 15.
Gotcha. Again, same thing. You skewer it with your sword. It feels like you're cutting through like butter or jello.
Yeah. As I kind of like skewer in, I imagine it's less that I miss, but they just like it goes in and doesn't do anything, and so I like wrench it out, and that's the second attack.
But as you see, again, the regeneration of this thing is a lot slower. It does put itself together, but it takes it a little while, rather than before where it was almost instant.
Better than it could be, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is going to be my turn.
Okay.
I was going to second wind, but I don't need to because I was healed.
All right. So this lovely creature down here is going to try and attack this automaton. See if it hits it. That is a hit.
Is that mine or Rexmoa's?
No, the Rexmoa's.
Okay.
That is a hit, and let's see if this automaton makes it or not. Ooh, let me check real quick. Unfortunately, as you see, a big tendril comes up from like one of the sides of the creature. It grabs the automaton by the neck, and it just like snaps the neck, and the automaton goes limp, and it just dies. It just completely gets deactivated.
Little weak guys.
And then it's going to move closer over here. And that's going to be it, because they only have one action. So, it is the turn of this guy over here. I'm going to roll my dexterity save, right? For my fire.
Yes.
That is a 16.
It passes.
It passes, so no fire damage. And it is going to try and hit you both with the same spike all-around trick. And the first one for you, Ambrose, that is a 10 to hit. I'm assuming that does not hit.
That will miss.
And the second one is a 14, which also misses. Okay.
Okay, good.
So both of you are fine as you see the thing just kind of gather itself and then bounce down. The spikes come out, and Ambrose, you at the last second you were able to just kind of turn yourself to the side, and the spike just barely misses. Same for the automaton, just kind of like hops a little back as the spike almost pierces through it, but it doesn't do anything. And that's all I can do for its turn right now. It is the turn of this small creature, and Rexmoa, you're going to get swiped at again.
They're ganging up on an old man.
That's a 16. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Does not.
Second attack, that is a 10, so that doesn't hit either. This thing does not have a lot of good hitting. But hey, that is good for you, my friend. And that is going to be its turn, because it cannot do much.
They got their chunk out of me.
That is true, that is true. All right, Kipper, you are up. You can see one of the automatons that was helping is completely dead now. So what are you doing? You may be muted, by the way.
Muted, yeah. Okay, so it looks like Ambrose currently has the most help right now, and Rexmoa currently has the most things trying to kill him. So, let's see. There's the little itty bitty and the big blob. Are they both the same size, or are they like?
Well, you said it yourself. One is itty bitty and the other is a big blob.
Oh, okay.
The small
And which
one
one's
is,
taken
like,
more
vaguely-
damage so far?
Wait, which
Oh,
one?
sorry, Ambrose.
I was just
I
saying
mean,
the small one is
Definitely
vaguely
the smaller one is
The
taking
smaller
more
one
damage so
has
far.
taken a little bit of a beating by Rexmoa, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and
punched
hit
it
the smaller one
in
if
the
I can at
head.
least help you get rid of one before it gets round to you.
That'd be nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Wait 1 second. Let's see.
Oh, I broke something.
Let's see. I'm gonna use something different.
Okay.
Actually, I'm trying to figure out which one. Okay, definitely not that. That would hurt a good amount of people. I'm gonna do Mind Spike.
All right, let's see. One creature with its range, which must take a fail save. The fail save is we have this knowledge.
So my spell save is 16.
Yes, sir. Which one are you doing that to? The small one?
Itty bitty, yeah.
Okay, to the small one. Gotcha.
Kill him.
Wisdom saving throw, he fails. So roll me a 3d8. God damn. Okay, Jesus. Kipper, what happens right now is that you focus your gaze onto this little creature, and then you feel the energy from your mind connecting into this creature. The creature starts to like kind of squirm as its head starts to swell, like starts to get swollen, and it just explodes. The creature completely like melts down. Rexmoa, you have been gooped. The splash just kind of it splashes you.
Get gooped.
Oh, okay, does it like
He needed to
melt
go
my
into the
skin
healing
off?
chamber
No,
anyway.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, he got a little damaged, so y'all were gonna go.
But
in the
it
chamber
is
anyway.
psychological damage, so you know.
That's psychological damage. But didn't he get injured by the blobby thing before too?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Kipper, you still have a bonus action and movement. Anything else that you want to do?
Did anyone get injured since the last? I've been mildly in and out just because of people coming in and out of my room.
I don't think they have, actually. They both dodged it.
Okay, good. Man, I wish I had my bonus action attack, but I do not. So, I miss my my little scythe. He was my son.
I will have to tell you something after this, but yes. Okay. Good.
Oh, was a scythe not even a bonus
No.
action?
Yes, but I will remind you of something that we discussed.
Oh, never mind. I think I understand. Thank you. I'm excited to get him back.
Yes. All right. Anything else?
No. I'm just gonna watch.
Alrighty. So Rexmoa. Well, actually, this is the start of the initiative again. The one automaton died, completely annihilated. Neck snapped. There's a hole in its abdomen. It's like, as he said, it's just kind of like jittery and like it starts to like, move and then like tremble and quake until it just completely gives up. And so the other automaton is going to try and hit this creature once more. Because that's what they can do, unfortunately. They cannot grab it, and that is a miss. Poor thing. It's not having a good time either. And the guards over here are going to move closer. Not too much, just a little bit closer, and they're going to do like... do you guys need reinforcements? Should we call more? One of them is going to say that.
Can any of us address this? Or do
Yeah, you guys can reply right now.
I'm gonna say, if you're not an automaton, stay away.
Okay.
There's an injured man over there. Make sure he stays in the sunlight.
Okay, and one of them is gonna nod and just gonna dash over to the injured man. The other one's still like, alright, they're kind of like confused. But what they're gonna do is, as I said, they're going to dash over here, and they're gonna keep the people away. Alright, and that is going to be it for the rest of the humans and machine. Rexmoa, it is your turn.
Okay. I don't know. I have to find out a way to like deal with this thing. Without trying to like.
At least the baby's dead.
Yeah.
The
At
little
least we
guy.
killed that baby. You know, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take
Why would you do that?
Wait,
I
a page
killed
from
that baby.
Ambrose's
Never mind.
book, and I'm
Everything's
just
good.
gonna throw a flask of oil at it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna run away.
You will take an attack of opportunity, but yes, you want to. Go ahead.
Perfectly fine.
All right. That is a 12 to hit. Unfortunate. It does not hit you.
So no more flask of oil.
And the thing has been oiled.
I'm just gonna run beside Kipper, keep him
Okay.
safe.
You still have an action. The flask is going to. I told Ambrose it could be a bonus action. So-
Okay. Well, I'll use that to pull out my ever-burning torch.
Ooh, okay.
I will say light, and I'll just ask, like, is producing the torch itself an action?
No, you can pull it out.
Okay, and I'm just gonna throw it at it while I'm over here.
All right, give me a random dexterity roll. You're probably gonna ace this, but just because. Yep,
You never know.
100%. You toss your torch, and this thing gets set on fire with the oil. At the start of its turn, is going to do with the save as well, but it is on fire right now. Rexmoa, your torch is temporarily, out of your inventory.
Currently, probably in that slime.
Most likely, or probably just on the ground next to it.
Imagine it runs away.
You
He
bastard!
takes the thing. Anything else for your turn, Rexmoa?
That will be it.
All right, so Ambrose, you're up.
Okay. I just realized I should have rolled a concentration saving throw when I took damage because
Oh, right, because of the
the
thing.
smite spells are
Correct.
all concentration. So, and since it currently has an effect, I need to roll that.
Correct, correct.
At 25, I think I keep concentration.
Yeah, I mean, you can 100% keep concentration, god damn.
Okay. Because that was caused by me getting hit by that 8 damage, and I forgot that smite spells are concentration.
Right, yes, you're correct.
So it will keep the debuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we will do a regular sword swipe. That's not one.
Ooh, okay, alright. Ambrose, I want you to roll me a D100 to see what happens.
A D100, okay. It's a 40.
Okay. Lucky if you would have rolled less than 25%. I had bad news for that automaton next to you.
Oh god.
Good. With that 40, you go and you slice over at the creature, but as your sword is going to starts to get through, it gets stuck against something. Ambrose, you are not disarmed. However, your sword is starting to be pulled inside of this creature. For this turn, on the creature, it's going to tell you to do a save. But for this turn, that's the only attack that you can do.
Okay. So I assume I can't pull it out this turn.
No, like I said, in the turn of the creature, you will be able to.
Okay, I see. Alrighty then. Now, would I be able to pull out a javelin and do a melee attack with the javelin?
Sure, but that means that your sword, you would be disarmed out of your sword.
I'm not gonna do that. I'll just keep holding the sword and kind of keep a good grip on it, trying to make sure it doesn't get pulled in.
Okay. Awesome. So that's gonna be it, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Alright. So this creature, Rexmoa, what is your save DC? I'm pretty sure it's 13, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's 13.
Alright, I'm
It's
gonna
like
roll
8 plus wisdom
dexterity,
plus,
same as I did with
my
Ambrose.
proficiency.
Alright, that is a fail. So I will take, how much damage did you do, Ambrose, with fire? I'm just gonna mimic the same thing.
It was just a D6.
Alright, I'm gonna do a D6 of fire damage. My dice just went, just exploded.
I heard it.
Yep, it exploded. Okay.
Critical.
It takes extra damage, right?
It did do almost max damage, so it does do a lot. This creature is also going to start walking over to you. That's as much as it can move. That's all I can do, unfortunately.
Unfortunately for us.
Fortunately for you. And now on this creature, it is going to try and do the spike attack again. So Ambrose does that is a 16 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, and the
I had
automaton.
17.
That is a 7 to hit the automaton, unfortunately. Both miss. And as it does this attack, you can feel your sword starting to get a little bit more loose. So I want you to give me a strength saving throw. It's going to be contested to see if you can get the sword out until your next turn, or it is going to be gripped still.
Alright. That's a crit.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that was definitely not a crit. So you pulled your sword out and you are no longer, contesting your sword, I guess.
Nothing may have my sword. This is my mentor sword.
Exactly. That is going to be it.
It does need to make that.
Oh, the save. Sorry,
Constitution
I
save.
forgot. That fails.
Okay, that'll take D6 of fire. It'll be 5 damage.
Ooh, you can tell
Fire.
this one is already. You can see like the form of the creature is not staying quote unquote solid. It's starting to melt already, pretty badly. All right, Kipper, you're up. You may be muted, by the way.
Hi.
There you go.
So that was good timing because I just got back into the room. I just apparently threw an angry cat at someone.
Eugenics,
Yeah.
anyone?
What?
Eugenics, anyone?
Oh, cat mugenics. I thought you just said it without the M, and I'm like, dishonor. No. Okay. So, is Ambrose okay? Is Ambrose injured or not?
No, he's actually
Not
dodged the last couple of hits.
Very good. I think I'm gonna help Rexmoa eliminate this guy since Ambrose still has the mech.
Okay.
The mic.
The guy.
Also, I have to mark down 2 mana
Ooh,
from that
okay.
last thing.
That you did do 2 mana, yes.
Okay. And now I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast
Oh,
twice on the
right.
Rexmoa's guy.
Okay.
Bing bong, bing bong.
First one 100% hit. Second one, no, does hit actually. Yeah, both of them hit.
Bop.
Ooh, okay, both with
12?
that damage. Yeah, with that damage, you can see that this thing is also looking kind of melty.
Very good. Mama likes.
Very nice, very nice, very
I'm only
nice.
a little brain burnouty. Let's see, what else can I do? Nothing. I like do the hand slap to Rexmoa when you're doing the race and you like high five the person that's gonna run the next lap.
Okay, yeah, so you just kind of pass it on.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be very hard for Rexmoa to do that to Ambrose, but we'll see it happen.
I mean, he's pretty fast.
That's fine. Alrighty, so let's see. It is going to be the start of the initiative, which is going to be the turn of everybody else. This guy and this guy's kind of lifting the human, and she's kind of starting to move him away from this, combat. The other one is just keeping the people outside. You can tell that there is a little bit of a crowd forming as the guard is like, hey, and he's enlisting the help of another automaton and another human to like keep the people at bay as you guys are dealing with this issue. And now, it is the turn of the other robot that is going to again try and hit this thing. That does hit. Finally. Jesus Christ, this thing finally hits after like 3 turns. And that is some decent amount of damage. Again, not as effective, but it is damage. This one is looking pretty melty now, Ambrose.
I mean, legitimately, the only reason why I've really been doing like proper damage is that it's been rolling super high.
Yes, sir, you have. Alrighty, and that is going to be it for the people outside. Rexmoa, you're back up.
Okie dokie. So this thing's on fire. I just don't want to get close to it, to be honest with you.
That's fair. I'm already infected.
Very
again, so it's
fair.
okay.
I'm just gonna start throwing things at it. I have some daggers, so
Hey,
Sure.
go ahead.
random bullshit go.
Go ahead.
I'll just do my dagger throw.
Okay, yeah, that's a dex. Oh, okay, that unfortunately just misses.
Ah. All right. What?
And you lose 1 dagger because the dagger is somewhere.
Yeah, I know, right? And No, I'll just end my turn.
Okay, hey,
I'm
that's
just gonna
fine.
stay
man.
near Kipper.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I
So,
can't really do anything.
Ambrose, you're up. What are you doing? Finish
I'm gonna continue
this.
trying to finish this guy.
Okay,
Again, we'll do a regular attack.
go
I think the
ahead.
ghost just opened the
Oof,
door to
that
my
does
room.
not. That does not hit.
My earlier luck is running out.
Uh-oh.
I'll do it again. 23.
That does hit.
So much better, thank you. That'll be 16 damage.
All right, and Ambrose, as you slice down onto it, this thing, it starts to like shake, and it just kind of deflates into like a puddle of goo.
I'll just kind of breathe out slightly. Finally. And then I'm going to run down here. Curiosity, what is that?
Okay.
Is that worth it?
I don't know. That would be.
You know what?
up
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna say
you.
it's worth it. I'm gonna use my action search, and I'm gonna dash.
Ooh, okay. Action search dash. Gotcha.
Now I'm going to dash in front of it, nodding to my allies, and because I killed a creature this turn,
You did.
I get a bonus action attack.
Correct.
And we're gonna take a chance again. We're gonna GWM attack here, which is not going to work. It works.
That does hit. Yes. Goddamn. Okay. Ooh.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Okay. Okay.
That is plus 5 damage.
With that,
27.
just enough. Literally just enough. Because that would be, yeah, you just enough. So this thing again, you hit it, you run towards the other one, and then with your, so you keeping the momentum with your blade, you slice through it, and the other one again, it gets cut, and it deflates. It's a puddle now.
Action search is worth it. Less damage to my allies.
And with that, we are out of the initiative order. You guys have cleared the encounter.
Sorry, I kill stole.
Hey,
It's
all
okay.
good.
I don't even mind.
It is all good. There's a dead robot here, though. There's like a neck and just like it's dead.
Let us remember the fallen.
Fuck. And I'll just kind of like look over the spot that I had this spike pierce between the plates of my armor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hold my sword over my shoulder. I'm not going to put it into its sheath.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so combat's officially over.
Yeah, it's officially over. You guys have
All right,
no combat.
I'm running over. I'm gonna say, Kipper, do you have a way of talking to Borealis?
Muted. Oh, he might be off.
I'll ask him later, but yeah,
He
I
is
think we're just
muted,
gonna-
but judging by the fact that he's not unmuting after we said that, I assume he's not actually here.
Yeah, he's probably off somewhere. But yeah, I mean, as he said, the combat is over, and all of you guys can finally take a breather. As, by the way, the pipes that were leaking up above, they are they're pretty much they have stopped. There's nothing coming out of them anymore. The one of the guards that was blocking the road, it moves over towards all of you, and specifically you guys that are kind of in the middle of things, and it goes, "What in the hell's with those things?"
Do you not spend time in the lower city?
I am appointed to the upper city. Are those things common over there?
It's the reason why there's a quarantine.
Then I suppose I should call for a proper cleaning crew.
Yes, and make sure those pipes aren't leaking anything. That is
Kipper
where
would-
these things come from.
And Kipper would chime in just a little bit and be like, well, evidently the quarantine seems a bit compromised.
All right. Well, I'm going to have the place closed, and I'm going to have those pipes checked. And he moves over to the fallen automaton. He goes,
Yeah, I was
I'm going to-
overlooking him when he came up to us.
I'm gonna have to decommission this one. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We will fix things.
Oh boy, I hope there wasn't a soul trapped in that one.
Yeah, I'll grimace looking down at the automaton. A part of me wanting to grab it myself, but I don't think that's a good idea for various reasons.
Also, I would like to point out that it looks like that seagull is pecking at the automaton's corpse.
Yeah, it does.
It's actually eating it. Like it's like taking apart some of the wires to like use it as a nest.
We're going Signala style. The internals of it is actually flesh.
Oh god. Oh no.
This is not a Poppy Playtime situation right here.
Alternatively, the jar is from Elden Ring.
Oh god. All right. So yeah, the man just kind of starts like trying to get this robot like, like put together as much as he can, because obviously it's pretty damaged, but it's kind of putting it into like a more easy to transport pose. As for you, Rexmoa, you moved over there with the others, right?
Yes, next to the injured man.
Yeah, so you can see that the guard is just kind of helping him move, as he was like too scared to do it himself. So the guard's just kind of, head on his shoulder and sorry, not head, hand on his shoulder, and he's kind of lifting him so he can like move. He's still limping a little bit but it's mostly due to the pain. It's not like he cannot walk. But you know how it is, painful things, maybe, they cannot put a lot of pressure on it and stuff like that. You will see, however, as I said, the blue coloration is starting to move towards the other sides of the leg.
If you'll excuse me, officer, I was in the middle of helping this man out before, well, that happened, and just gestures over to the poor destroyed form of the automaton.
Okay.
I know of a specialist who is well knowledged in these things, and I know we don't know each other too well, but you'll have to trust me on this one. I don't mean to sound dramatic, but this person's safety might be in the balance.
And he goes, right, are you sure you can handle it? And he gestures over to your hand, which it starts getting specks of blue as well.
Oh, I completely already forgot. Yes, we shall, we should be able to, control this. Don't worry, I've dealt with it before. Well, not me, but I used to be blue, and now I'm not. So.
And he goes, right. Well, if you say so, I'm going to have another platoon check the area and see if there's no more of these incidents. I'm assuming since you've dealt with them a little bit more, what else can you tell us about any precautions to take?
I would highly recommend, well, preferably automatons and not organics, but perhaps patrolling the waterways might start to be necessary, and some kind of ordinance warning people to check, pipes, fountains, any source of water coming from below. Might start here, but... Well, I don't mean to scare you. There is always more of them. They're like rats, really.
Hmm. That is not good. Well, anyways, I won't take too much of your time. People are starting to get rowdy out there, and he gestures over to like the crowd of people that is actually trying to like look around and get in, and you know, there is another like wall of like other guards and automatons that are trying to hold people in, so they're not like, you know, rushing inside. And then he goes, we can escort you to wherever you need, safely away from these people. But let's try and not make this a big scene more than it already is.
Does this guard have an allegiance that I would recognize aside from, you know, obviously working for like the town itself, like the upper district?
As far as you can see from its uniform, it's just like the Port Strail like guard uniform. It doesn't have any noble house like crest anywhere. So, you know.
Are the upper city and lower city guards the same in terms of uniform?
Yes, they are the same. However, you've seen that obviously in the upper city there's more robotic guards than in the lower city.
Right. I was just wondering if maybe the upper city was also like outfitted better, like they got better equipment.
I mean, they're pretty much the same. It's just the amount of guards in one place and the other.
Yeah. And then of course the difference with having the reliability of automatons.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I was just going to finish this conversation. Yes, could you escort this man and me and my companions to House Treshul? The faster we get there, the better it will be for the city.
We can do that. And he waits for everybody else to gather around, and then he gives an order to one of the robots to, like, you know, get you through. Anything else that the other two want to do while this is happening? This robot's just gonna be like chilling.
Yeah, I wanted to say, I guess to the one that I'm like standing near, because that's just more convenient. Like as we're like reconvening with the other guard here, I'll just say, if there is more of these creatures around, be it known that I will see them gone. If I am around, please call upon me.
And the guy goes, yes, I will certainly try. If there are more, how can we prevent this? Where do these things attack the most?
They come from the sewers, so I've noticed. That's where the ones in the lower city came from.
Right. So the sewers it is. I'm going to have more of the robots investigate. Thank you. Thank you for what you did here. Couldn't have expected less from the heroes, right?
We, just people like you. We simply took the first step forward. Be it known, don't let these things touch you. And I am kind of like holding my arms in a way that kind of like makes it so you can't really see the blood splatter on my plates.
Right.
And I will go ahead and start reconvening with Rexmoa and the other guard.
Okay. Alrighty, so yeah, as you see that the one of the robots is just going to take you all through if you guys are done. Kipper, anything else on your end, or are you know?
I'm unmuted now.
Yes, you are.
I think Kipper's number one thing would be he's definitely going over to, well, Ambrose has been injured, Rexmoa has been injured, and of course dude guy over there has been injured. So he's gonna kind of, like, regardless of what any other people's plans were, Kipper's grabbing Ambrose's hand, like pulling him over to Rexmoa and the other guy, and then he's just gonna be like, okay, I know that typically we have a gestation period of a full day before the infection takes complete hold, but I don't feel to test if there's any variation to this, so let's just get you guys treated earlier rather than later.
Agreed. And we're gonna bring this fellow with us. What's your name?
Oh, you're asking the guy? Sorry, I
Yeah,
yeah.
for a second.
The NPC.
Yeah, he says, no.
Is his name Wordell?
The Great Wizard Wardell, I doubt it.
That'd be wacky. I would love that.
Yeah.
He says, oh, I'm sorry. My name's Gene.
Well, Gene, your day just got a lot more interesting. And yeah, unless anyone else wants to say anything, I think we should just head over.
Yeah, all right. So you guys, as I said, you guys are taking through the crowd of people. Some people are wandering and like asking stuff, but like they assigned like 2 automatons for them to push away so you can move freely. Obviously, all of you guys have your injuries, and you have the other guy. So everybody's wondering like, what's going on? You guys are hurt. Why are you taking this guy? What is going on? But the guards do a good job of keeping the people to a side, like making sure that they don't like interfere. And as you kind of go out of this perimeter, they keep the people there so they're not following you actively as you go along. Obviously, the 2 robots are, continuing to follow you until you reach the Trishul house, which at this point, you know how to get. It's a walk, not a short walk, but a walk. Since you guys are pretty much like on the other side of the district, so it will take you like several minutes, or probably an hour or so, to get there. But obviously you are being accompanied. Some people give you some strange looks, and some others are like, they kind of don't want to deal with that. They're like, whatever's going on with them, and they just kind of go on their own ways. But eventually you're able to reach the Trishul house. At this point, I would say it's early evening, because this has been you guys were around midday before, so this is early evening. Let's say like 2-3 p.m. ish.
When we get there, I'll kind of like stop us and like getting closer to the gates, and I'll say, kind of whispering to Rexmoa, saying, we should act proper.
In what way?
We don't need it going everywhere that we are on amazing terms with House Trishul.
Oh, yes. Don't worry. We pretend we professional relationship. We don't even know him. Friend of a friend.
And so when we get to the gate, I will do whatever we need to do to quote-unquote call upon someone to come to us.
So yeah, there is like a there is like a device for you to like buzz in, and eventually, you hear like a robotic kind of staticky voice that asks you, "Who's calling?" I would have you note this is not Percy's voice.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah,
It's a
do I
robotic
recognize the
voice. No, not at all.
Hmm.
It's a robot voice. It is, as I said, you guys don't recognize the voice, so that should be a good thing.
Okay. Well, I guess, yeah. As
Yeah,
opposed to, like,
that's true.
recognizing it and it being a bad guy.
Exactly. You guys don't recognize the voice, so that's a good
It's
thing.
still a little worrying because I'm used to Percy being the one to do that. Yeah, I'll just take the risk and assume it's one of the robots associated, or alternatively, the communication system just like roboticizes the voice. I'm gonna just assume that and hope that's true.
Okay.
It is Ambrose. There was a commotion, and we have a extra with us today.
And you hear the voice going, "Oh, the heroes. Come on in." And the door like automatically opens. The big gate automatically opens into the courtyard, which obviously leads into the manor. I'll put you guys on this.
Okay. Barry, I'm gonna tell you an important piece of advice. If you see someone who looks like a cat, don't get on their bad side.
And he goes, who's Barry? And
oh, I thought you were Barry. Sorry.
No.
But the advice still stands.
Okay, sure. Whatever. Am I gonna die from this?
Oh no. Even if like the worst thing happened to you, you wouldn't be dead. It would be far worse.
Rex, you can. I'll just kind of like put a finger over my mouth.
And he looks around at all of you and he goes, "What do you mean way worse? What could be worse than that? Are you sure you guys are trained to do this?"
Oh, no, we're not. But the person we're about to talk to is.
We are the reason why the lower city isn't in worse shape. The infection started down there.
You're just gonna have to trust us, James.
And we are not dead yet, are we?
I guess not. Sure. You know what? I don't want to think about it. Let's go do what you have to do.
Are you sensitive to bright lights?
No. As far as I recall.
Okay. Well, if you were, you're about to find out. Yeah, let's see if we can find. Does anyone, I guess, like meet us?
No. As I said, the gate is open. It automatically opened, and it just leads you into the courtyard all the way to the manor. You know, it's just like a big courtyard until you reach the manor.
Yeah, we'll walk to the manor and then, I suppose, quote unquote, like knock on the door to be like polite.
Yeah. So as you knock on the door, you guys hear the sound of somebody coming on the other side of the door, and it just opens the door for you. And this time is one of the little, like, not maid, but like, you know, kind of service and bots that Borealis has. And it goes, "Oh, the heroes. Come on in, please." And as you go in, there's another little guy that just kind of sweeps the floor after you guys.
I'll just kind of like say to myself, kind of like under my breath, I am not looking forward to this again.
You know, people get used to the oddest things. Maybe this will just be another part of our day.
And
I will turn towards you momentarily and continue walking.
And the robot goes, "What can I help you with?"
Yes, we would like to see the lady of the estate.
And the robot is kind of, it's just, no expression looking at you, and it goes, "Lady Borealis is busy at the moment. Perhaps we can arrange a meeting tomorrow?"
I'm afraid that this is an emergency. Is she undergoing some kind of emergency? Because if not, I think it's paramount that we talk to each other sooner than later.
And it goes, "Well, not necessarily, but she is in her study, and well, she did told us to not get any visitors. However, you were some sort of special case. She did allow you to wait here in case you needed something."
Oh, well, that's perfect. We'll just walk ourselves over to the study.
And are you going to start just walking over?
I think so, yeah.
It's a little robot. It's something that it's not Percy like at all. So
Mhm. Thank you, little automaton. We will be on our way. Water's
And-
blessings.
and as you start walking away, it goes, no, please. But it doesn't do anything to stop you. It can't. It's like a little cleaner robot. It's like I said, it's nothing like
a
where
little
you know.
Roomba, like a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
walking
yeah,
dustbin.
yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
I assume she may have already noticed us in some way or shape or form, considering this is kind of her job to do so. However, I'm going to stay put momentarily, and I'm going to kneel down next to little cleaner robot and say, not exactly whispering, but a little quieter. That way,
Okay.
the other person may not hear it as well. And I'll say, "Could you contact Lady Rin and inform her we have been infected again?" And I will whisper this part. And guest here has been infected as well.
Oh, well, that's a little difficult because Lady Rin is with Lady Borealis.
Perfect. We could just talk to them
Mm.
both at the same time.
We will have to disturb them then.
Yeah, and I mean, if you guys are going to continue walking, then the robot is just going to be like, okay, can't do nothing
Yeah.
about it.
I will stand and go behind Rexmoa.
Yeah, you already know the layout of the house. It's easy for you to find your way towards the, what's it called? The studio, the office of Lady Borealis. And as you were going to turn the corner towards the study, you stumble upon Rin. She is also kind of turning the corner, going out of the study. And she goes, "Whoa, did you solve the issue?" It is worth to note that Rin has a very large bag behind her, like on her back. Not bag, but like a straight up like a backpack.
In a manner of speaking, the quarantine is going to have to take place in the upper city as well.
Really? It was.
And I'll kind of just point towards the opening in my armor plates where there is blue specks of blood, I imagine.
Oh, and she goes, "Oh, really? Now? All of you?" And she looks at the new face. She kind of realizes there's a new person now, and she goes, "Who's he?"
First off, actually, I'm fine. So
all right. Well, that's one less to worry about. What about the rest?
This is Jane.
And he goes, Jean.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, they're kind of in the same boat as we are. No, to no fault of their own, really.
All of you, seriously. And it's urgent?
I would say it's pretty urgent. I mean, if
It
we
seems
can...
like a little bit of a understatement. I mean, of course, typically the gestation period that we have recorded has been 1 full day, but that is entirely based off of the only case that we actually had 1 full day with to see
And
how it...
as you
So
mentioned,
I'm a little
this,
afraid it might go in a different way.
as you mentioned this, Kipper, Jean goes, "Wait, 1 day? Go in a different way? What are you talking about? What is all of this?" And
Don't-
he's
Don't
raising
worry,
his
Gene.
he's raising his voice, to which Rin goes like, "Shh, stop, relax." And he goes,
Okay.
"No,
So-
wait, hang on. You
John,
going to
do you
tell me-"
remember when I mentioned you don't want to piss off the woman who's also a cat? This is the woman who's also a cat.
Look, I don't care if she's a cat or not. I need to know. Am I gonna die?
I
What
grab
is
his
this? Is
mouth.
going to?
I'm gonna.
grab his
I'm,
mouth.
no.
And she's like muffled.
I see Ambrose going to do such a thing, and Kipper grabs Ambrose's arm and then just kind of like, just grabs onto, like reaches up for this guy's shoulder, and he's just like, it's completely understandable that you're freaking out, especially considering what you just witnessed, the traumatic event that just unfolded. But at the same time, I have brought you to someone who can make you better than new within just a couple of minutes. You're in no danger. I promise you that. The only danger you would be in is if you were to leave.
And he's muffled, trying to still speak, but obviously you guys are covering it, and so he cannot get any words out. You see that Rin is like, "Shh, we don't need this kind of noise right now." And as this is happening,
I realized what's going on now. I'm gonna do my best to start like getting him away from the study.
well, as this is happening, as you guys kind of shut him up, and then you hear walking go into the study, and then the sound of Percy saying, "I will check it out." And it opens the door to see, obviously Percy looks outside, and it goes, you can see through the door, Borealis kind of peeking through, like, it's kind of like, due to the angle, you guys cannot see properly, but she's kind of like peeking through. And Percy goes, "Lady Borealis, you have visitors." And she kind of smiles, but it's kind of like oh god. And she goes, "Oh, visitors. Oh, this is not a good time."
It's fine.
that?
We will come back later then.
Can I spy?
well-
Can I spy into the office? Can I get a good look?
Well, you don't need to spy onto the office, because the other door of the office opens and the counselor is there.
I knew it.
And it
Yeah, I
goes,
figured. But where would the fun in that?
and it goes, "Oh."
I immediately stop covering the mouth when I see him starting to move.
And Jean goes like, "Ooh, yikes. I apologize. I didn't know we had an official meeting going on here." And the counselor goes, "Oh, well, that's unexpected."
I am going to glare at the counselor. I'm not going to say anything, I'm going to glare at him. But I am scowling.
And
Gonna be so honest, I thought that they were hardcore making out in that room for a moment.
what is a
I thought
robot?
that's what was happening. I don't. You can get creative. I don't know.
I can. Apparently you can.
Mm.
But yeah, and Rin starts to push everybody away, and she goes, "Yeah, no, it's all right. We're just leaving. They were trying to ask you something. The security measures were not properly. They probably just the robot just probably let them in because they're the heroes and all that. So it's fine. We're gonna be leaving." And the counselor says, "No, let them stay. Please, accompany us." And it just goes inside the study without saying anything. And Percy's kind of like, ooh. Percy's just kind of looking Borealis for instructions and then looking at you guys.
Mm.
And Rin goes, "Oh, no. All right. Well, then you're on your own." And she just walks past you and goes away.
Kipper would take a little bit of the initiative and just be like, "It's good to see you in good condition again, Counselor."
Yes. Haven't seen you in a while, in fact.
I talked to Lady Borealis. Can we just like lock them in there and just do our own thing?
Yeah, so you guys go inside of the study, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I suppose so.
So you guys go inside of the study. Percy closes the door behind all of you, and you see Jean's kind of like nervous, kind of like, "Oh god, this is a little bit too official now." And as you enter, obviously you say this to the counselor. The counselor says, "Indeed, it is quite nice to see you all. I was just making a routine checkup on the nobles. Lady Borealis here was my next target."
Target, you say?
Yes. And I assume you haven't found anything.
"Am I supposed to find something?" And he looks over at you and then looks over at Borealis, and she goes, No, of course not. You should not find anything in here. As a matter of fact, we're just going to discuss probably something about charity and helping my sister in Arcane Academy. Isn't that right? We were going to do that event where we show off the heroes in the Arcane Academy for the younger students, and she's like, giving you like with her eyes, like, "Help me out here."
Yes. Unfortunately, I don't know what proper attire is. Only wearing my armor at all times. Didn't want to scare anyone. And I'm still glaring at the counselor the entire time.
And he goes, "Oh, very interesting. And, well, I am assuming this conversation of yours is going to be quite interesting, given the fact that, well, I can see your injuries."
Like injuries of the heart and soul?
Yes. Lady Borealis is good with her expertises, and we were wanting her to take a look at a couple of things. That's all.
And Borealis goes, "Oh, yeah, right, of course, I can totally do that. Counselor, you don't have to stay here and wait there. We're just going to perform a normal checkup on all of our friends here, and we're just going to, they're just going to be on our way after that. So please, go over to my laboratory and I can help you all. You don't have to, like, I'm pretty sure you're a very busy robot with all the checking out on the nobles and everything, right?" And the counselor goes, I wish to observe. And she kind of like turns her head and like you see like a mortified expression.
I don't think any of us would be very happy to look like guinea pigs in front of you, especially since we have to take off some of our clothes. I realize that you're just an automaton, but it is still uncomfortable.
Unfortunately, it is my duty to the saints for this checkout. And, well, if I can see how efficient Lady Borealis is at her job, maybe I can give her some good comments to the saints. And Borealis goes, right. Oh, are you sure? Because it might take a while, and I don't know if you have the time to stay, so, I can have Percy escort you to the door, and, you can tell the saints that everything is fine, and we can just, be all on our way, right? And, you see the counselor looking over to the door of the lab, and he just starts walking towards it. And Borealis just sighs, defeated.
Right. I forgot those higher up around here don't care much about the opinions of others.
And as he places his hand on the door, he turns his head to as you speak, Ambrose, and he goes, "Oh, don't worry about my time. I have all day." And he just goes through the laboratory. And Borealis just goes, like telling you guys, oh god, like, this was like, she's like freaking out at this moment. And she goes, it's okay, I'll take care of it. Oh, no, you have to come with me in. Oh god, and Rin, okay, well, and she moves closer to all of you, and she goes, okay, well, Rin went to leave robot echoes away, so there will be nothing too bad, I hope. We hid the body, and we definitely will not find it, but oh, please don't tell me that you're not infected.
How about we start with our friend John over there?
And she goes, oh, hello, you're not infected, right?
I would say pretty much everyone that walked into this room that isn't bunny-shaped is most likely infected.
Oh, okay. So, well, I guess Rexmoa is going to ask like a somewhat serious question.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, not to go too extreme too fast, but what would the consequences be if we simply disable the counselor and, dump them outside, maybe in the sewers?
Oh no, I don't want the saints to go for me. I am sorry. I cannot allow you to do that. As much as I would like to, but oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
I mean, surely you're an expert in automatas. Can't we, make them go to sleep? Or, create a gap in their memory or observation, or put a drawing in front of them and trick them? I mean, it's easy enough to trick a person. How hard could it be to trick an automaton?
I could try, but that would... Oh, no, that's going to bring a lot more trouble. No. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. Okay.
Especially considering that this could be a situation where if the counselor is anything similar to Echoes, I don't think it would work the same as, a traditional automaton.
I'm saying this quietly, only enough that like Borealis can hear, and if someone's like directly adjacent to me. Borealis, I spoke with Vithius last night. She told me that there is a purpose for everything and everyone. The counselors will be fulfilled soon. There will be retribution.
Well,
I think we need to just let this happen.
Oh, but I don't want this to be shown, but I mean, I can't really argue with the will of a god, can I? I mean, I'm just I'm just a mortal. All right, okay. You know what? That's fine. We're okay. Breathe. Let's evaluate the situation. You are going to go inside of the laboratory and wait for me there. I'm going to communicate with Rin to see if we can get us out faster. And, of course, Percy will be with you. And we're all going to behave, and we're all going to get the cure. All right? Are we in an agreement?
So you don't have like a giant vat of acid?
The answer is yes. The answer is yes.
Yes.
We're in agreement.
All right. Now, please. And she gestures over at the door. And she, like, as you guys are starting to walk over to the door, she clicks over the earring that she has and, starts whispering to something. Presumably, obviously, talking to Rin. You guys are going through, correct?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so
if we're not gonna hit this guy in the head with a rock, I guess we gotta follow the story.
as you open up the door, the counselor's right there in front of you. Like, as you open up the door, he's right there. And he just moves to the side as you know.
I glare at him.
Yeah, and he just, like, kind of allows you to pass. By the way, as I mentioned before, the counselor is a much more sleek design automaton, and it is taller than it's almost like the height of Borealis. Borealis is very tall. He's very tall and lanky. It's almost the height of Borealis. It's very tall, and it's also kind of instead of the metallic like gray, it has some kind of like copper, almost gold finish to it. It's not entirely gold, but it kind of looks like gold. Obviously, it is powered by the blue stratagem light, unlike the automatons that Borealis has that have the white light. But as I said, as you guys get inside, Borealis finishes with her conversation, and she opens the door and obviously goes side. All right, let's start this. And Percy follows along, and she will move over to one of her tables to start, their examination. And for now, with that, we're going to end the session right there, as things are happening.
I want that robot dead.
Oh boy.
I think that I want to have an interesting one-on-one conversation with that robot.
Hey, that could happen. You guys are right there, so
Actually, this is a pretty good scenario for Kipper to do that because of the fact of everybody else is getting treated. So
yeah, there you go. So
for my birthday next week, I get a surprise gift. The counselor.
You get an interrogation with the guy that kills people. Yay! All right, so let's go and say goodbye to the people watching the VODs on the YouTube channel. Goodbye.
Bye, VOD Squad. Bye.